Welcome to 574 Sports. My name is Tanner Camp, and along to my right here we have senior Billy Geshke from the men's basketball team. He is this week's Maple Leaf Athlete of the Week. That week he had 27 points while shooting 64% from the three-point and 94% from the free throw line. He's leading his team right now to a 2-1 start to the season. He had 18 points against Lawrence Tech, 33, which is a career high for him, against Governor State, and 20 points against Calumet College. First off, Billy, congratulations on this award. Definitely. How does it feel to be this week's Maple Leaf Athlete of the Week?
It feels good. It's a great accomplishment, and, I kind of stay humble about it too, though. I don't really talk about it with much people. I really just talk to my family about it, but, it's a pleasure and it's an honor, and, it just feels great to be Athlete of the Week.
Way to stay humble right there. That's a great mindset. And speaking of that, going into those 3 games, especially knowing that it's your last year here at Goshen College, what was your mindset going into those games?
Just stay aggressive. I've always been aggressive on the offensive end, throughout my whole basketball career, and, that was kind of the main objective for me, is just to always, be efficient on the offensive end, and, I felt like I definitely delivered in those 3 games, and, I'm looking to keep doing that as the season goes on.
And you definitely delivered, and we are very excited for as the entire season goes on. And I talked to you about, it is your final year here at GC. You've done a lot. So what did you do over the summer to prepare for your final season as a Maple Leaf?
I worked on a lot of my game, especially on the defensive end. I played in a Pro-Am league over the summer back in my hometown, and there was a lot of good athletes on the team, a lot of Division I players, overseas players, and I think that was definitely my mindset, is to be a better defensive player, because that's something I've always needed to work on throughout my whole basketball career, and, I just want to keep working on that as the season goes on, too.
Turn those weaknesses into a strength, and again, also shown with that with this team. How would you say that so far that the team is doing? We just started through 3 games in, 2-1, pretty good start. So how would you say the team is doing, both in terms of the actual games and then just the overall chemistry level within the group?
I think we're doing pretty solid so far. 2-1's not a bad start. We could have been 3-0 possibly over the last weekend. But, I think with team chemistry, I think this has been the closest group of guys that we've had that, have been together. And, on and off the court, we're always keeping each other up, always keeping a positive mindset, always trusting one another. I think if we stick with that process and get better in practice, I think we're going to come a long way in the season.
And that connection helps both off the court, and you said on the court, it definitely shows with that. So far, again, still early in the season. We got a long season ahead of us. But what would you say that your favorite moment of this season, whether it be in a game, whether it even be preseason or anything before that, what would you say your favorite moment has been so far?
I think so far is winning our first home game, because, that's my last first home game ever as a Goshen Maple Leaf. And it just felt good getting that win. And, that was definitely, the big thing I wanted to do, was win our last first home game. So it felt good winning that.
And again, a very, very good good first win to show the home crowd, since they will not be back in action till around late November. So great start for that. And then final question is that what are you most looking forward to? Again, last season you've got one more chance to kind of make a name for yourself. What are you most looking forward to?
Probably definitely get into the Crossroads League and get into conference play. That's when it's bigger go home, honestly, because I think that's when the season starts to count and it really starts to matter. Every game matters, obviously, especially for my last year. I want to make every game count, but there's just something about the Crossroads Conference that just makes it just care a little bit more.
And especially for men's basketball, always a challenge. Very good teams. Going to be very exciting to see how the Maple Leafs do this year. So with that, any final thoughts, comments, inspirational quotes that you want to give?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Billy, once again, congratulations. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We'll be right back here on 574 Sports.